Maya Speaks, and I just want to say I am so excited to start this new journey on my new YouTube channel. I know I do have another YouTube channel, The Real Maya. If you want to go check that out, go check that out. I am super excited to bring you guys into my life, my thoughts, my journey as a young adult. I want to get into some things that we're going to be talking about on this podcast. Since I am a young adult, I do want to give that safe space to my fellow Gen Zs and younger millennials who are just now entering their adulthood, or if you've been in adulthood for a while, you still are kind of like on the rocks, because if you're in your 20s in general, it gets ghetto. But this podcast is definitely going to encourage you to be positive. We're going to motivate each other. We're just going to talk about the journey and walk of life of being a young adult, because I feel like people always tell you what not to do and the things that they've learned as a young adult, but you really don't even know what to do until you try it and until you really get into the groove of who you are and learning who you are. So this podcast is really just giving us a safe place to talk our shit, to spread our goals, to spread positivity, and to also just not be judged. Like, with the internet and, you know, the generation that we're in, there's a lot of judgments and things that's going on. So I feel like if I could make my platform somewhere where we can all just freely speak about not only the hardships, but our goals, the things that we want to achieve, not just in 2024, now that we're in the new year, but on and on and on and on and on again, you know? So that's what just inspired me to make this podcast. If you know me, you know that I'm a very outspoken person. If you follow me on Facebook, which I no longer have, if you used to follow me on Facebook, you know that I have a lot of opinions that people might agree with. And honestly, if you don't like what I say, you can go to hell. And that's just how I feel about things. But I also am known for being a very confident person. I'm very outspoken, outgoing. I just love me. And I feel like I am a good spokesperson to give people encouragement and to give people the confidence, because I know that I have that. I feel like so many people like to tell you what to do and they're not doing it themselves, and that can be discouraging, or that cannot be convincing enough for you. But I do wholeheartedly feel like I have mastered the thought of just loving yourself and always choosing you, like, no matter what. I want this podcast to be different. I want this podcast to have lots of conversations. I want y'all to talk to me, comment in the comments, or, you know, what y'all going through, and if you're a young adult or even an older adult, just the hardships that you have, and we're going to find solutions. You know, in this world, I feel like people just trauma dump and just tell you all the problems with no solutions. This podcast, I really just want to find solutions for all the things that we think might be hard, but really aren't hard when we change our outlook on life, you know? That is just the introductory of what I want this podcast to be about. I really don't want any negativity. I don't want to talk about other people's business. I don't want to really talk about what's going on in the media. I just want to talk. I want to give a safe place to talk about us. Like, to me, I guess I'm a person that this world is my world. Everybody else just living in it. And so if I can get on a platform and talk about how things work for me, and I can help other people, and we can help each other, and we can help each other grow, that's exactly what I want to do. I find joy in people telling me that, like, oh my God, Maya, you're so inspiring. Like, you know, just people just letting me know that my talk isn't cheap. You know, that when I say I'm confident, that translates not only over the camera or over the phone, but in person. So, you know, I just want to reach out to anybody who might be feeling discouraged, might not be as confident, or if you are confident, you know, maybe come sit down too, because we're gonna have a lot in common. Like, I'm all here for the strong warriors and survivors that have just not let this society take them down and get them in the rabbit hole of just negativity, because there's a lot of negativity and you will get sucked in if you do not have that, like, shield, you know? Again, that is just something that I'm open to all different type of stories. I will be doing all type of segments on here. This will be a solo podcast, but I will have some co-stars, or I guess y'all call them co-stars, because baby, in my eyes, everybody famous. I'm famous. I'm a celebrity, okay? This channel don't got probably about 30 followers, and I'm a celebrity, okay? I am her. But yeah, you know, I'm just here to really encourage my people and just spread light. Like I just want to spread light because I feel like I am light. Like when I think about myself, I feel like I am supposed to be helping those who might not want to ask. And all you gotta do is click on the video, and then I've made your day, or I've made you smile, or I've given you more courage. We've nipped a lot of the things that we've been struggling with in the butt. You feel me? This video is also an introductory of who I am, so you can get a little insight of who I am. My name is Maya, aka also known as the real Melanin Maya. My Instagram socials are rmm.baby with 2 Y's. If you guys want to go check that out, please do. I am a 20-year-old entrepreneur / content creator / security guard. Shout out to all my girls who are entrepreneurs and have that 9 to 5, okay? I am the CEO of Melly My Gloss. I currently am under reconstruction of my brand and my company. So I don't have anything to sell to you yet. But baby, when I tell you that it is in the works and it's already done, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus, okay? We claiming that thing. We proclaiming that thing. What inspires me is success and feeling good. Like, I really aspire every day just to be happy. And I feel like when you're happy, everything that you want to go your way goes your way. I don't ever remember a time where I was sad and things went my way. I feel like when you're sad, you go down a rabbit hole of just sadness and negativity and destruction. So every day I wake up and I choose happiness. I know that my goals are already reached. I'm just waiting for me to see my eyes to see it. My mom has helped me a lot with my confidence and really telling me that my life is in my hands and that I have the complete power and control. Me and God are one. We're in this thing together, and I feel like that's the number one reason I don't feel alone, because I know I always have God and He's always there to be in my best interest. Now, if you're not a person that is really into religion or into different, you know, because religion does get a bad rep, but I will tell you, baby, when you understand that God is only in your best interest and He is just here to give you all your wants and your desires, your life will be so much better. Like, I'm telling you, like, I know it's very cliche to say, but it's true. Give it to God and He will work that thing out. I don't stress about not a thing, okay? Especially not anymore, because I affirm that everything that I want will happen. So yeah, I've as a little girl, I've always had a lot of confidence. I can't really say I've ever been the insecure type. Now, I have had places in my life where I could tell I didn't love myself enough, and sometimes that happens. Sometimes you catch yourself not choosing you. But baby, when I tell you, baby, tough. We bouncing back. I rebuke the word depression. I rebuke the word abusive, you know. So I won't say that I've always just had it all figured out and had it all together, but God has really kept me in this game of life, and He's really shown me that I can achieve and I can do everything that I put my mind to, and I can aspire to do anything I want to do. And not only aspire, but I can do it. It can be real for me. Like, just talking about it makes you happy. Like, that's what I want this podcast to translate, is that we gonna be happy. Like, ain't no other way than to be happy. Like, I don't know what other thing to say other than that we gonna be happy, baby. Like, there's not anything else. There's not another solution for me, you know. So I am definitely open to taking suggestions on what you guys want to talk about. I'm really willing. I'm really just ready to build this podcast up. I'm really just ready to just talk about adulthood, because now that I just turned 20 in December, you know, gang Sagittarius season, you feel me? Now that I have just turned 20 and I've really entered now outside of teenage years, it's getting real. And when I say it's getting real, your dreams are getting real. Like, they're getting closer and closer. The more that you think about them, the more that you are striving towards them, you know. I am a firm believer that things happen when they need to happen. If you believe them, things will happen when they need to happen, probably when you least expect them. yeah, I wanna know all. I will also be sharing some of the hard times I've had in my life, how I've overcame them, how sometimes negativity has overpowered me. I will be talking about friendships. I'll be talking about what to do to put yourself up yourself first when it comes to dating. And this is not at all a dating or relationship podcast. We will not be dogging men. We will not be having 50-50 conversations. But we will be having conversations that reflect on who we are and why things are happening, and how to get closer to God, how to get closer with yourself. You know, this is really going to be a therapeutic session. You know, come as you are. Come as you are. And then when we leave out of every one of these sessions, we're going to come out with who we are, but better. Okay? We're going to come who we are, but better. And I don't care if you think that you're already the best, because guess what? I think so too. But I know that I can get better and better and better and better and better. I can get the bestest, you know? So if you guys have any questions for me, please make sure you leave them down in the comments. I also will be running some polls later today and on my Instagram if you don't want to come on your YouTube and comment some things that you want to talk about, and some things that you're struggling with or whatever. You know, this is just a safe place for all of my young people in there, just got out of high school, 20s, you know, anybody really, anybody who's just ready to take that leap of faith and just be ready to be the best you. Like, that's what 2024 is, being the best you. In 2025 and 2026, then the rest of your life is to be the best you and to wake up every day knowing that you are, and standing and affirming that you are, and that's and affirming that you are going to get whatever you want in life, and whatever you want, you're going to love it, you know. So guys, I hope you guys are ready to go on this journey with me. I hope you guys are ready to get into the nitty-gritty, because, you know, baby, changing your negative ways is not a walk in the park if you've been doing it for so long, because it's habitual. So, you know, we're gonna erase all those bad habits. We're gonna replace those negative thoughts with positive thoughts, and we're gonna have a great time. So, you know, we're gonna make sure I have fun. Y'all already know I'm a little snarky, so I'm a little sarcastic. You know, if y'all send in different, you know, problems that y'all got, you feel me, I will crack a joke here and there, but it's not at all to tear you down. I will never tear you down. I will always build you up. So, you know, we're definitely gonna have a key. Everything will be left anonymous. Again, y'all, I'll also be spilling some of my IT. You know, it just won't be everything. You know, I just won't be just feeding off my viewers. It definitely be personable. So just, you guys gotta let me know what you want to hear. I'm gonna bring a lot to the table, and we're gonna have a blast. We're going to just make sure that we live the rest of our lives the best versions of ourselves, and that's what I want. I want us to be the best version of ourselves, and the real Melinda Maya speaks. So if you like this video, if you like what we're doing, if you are gonna like what we're gonna get into, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, comment, make sure you tell a friend to like, comment, and share, subscribe, and we're just gonna have a blast. RMM is here to uplift the girls, the guys, everybody, because we deserve it. And I love you guys, and I hope you guys come to hear the real Melinda Maya speak again.